Voices of Today presents Love Poems and Others by D.H. Lawrence, featuring the voices of Ron Altman, Linda Barons, Phil Benson and Erin Lutit.
Wedding morn. The morning breaks like a pomegranate in a shining crack of red. When tomorrow the dawn comes late whitening across the bed, it will find me watching at the marriage gate and waiting while light is shed on him who is sleeping satiate with a sunk abandoned head. And when the dawn comes creeping in, cautiously I shall raise myself to watch the morning win my first of days, as it shows him sleeping a sleep he got of me, as under my gaze he grows distinct, and I see his hot face freed of the wavering blaze. Then I shall know which image of God my man is made toward, and I shall know my bitter rod, or my rich reward, and I shall know the stamp and worth of the coin I've accepted as mine, shall see an image of heaven or of earth on his minted metal shine. Yea, and I long to see him sleep in my power utterly. I long to know what I have to keep. I long to see my love, that spinning coin, laid still and plain at the side of me, for me to count, for I know he will greatly enrichen me. And then he will be mine. He will lie in my power utterly, opening his value plain to my eye. He will sleep of me. He will lie negligent, resign his all to me, and I shall watch the dawn light up for me this sleeping wealth of mine. And I shall watch the one light shine on his sleep that is filled of me, on his brow where the wisps of fond hair twine so truthfully, on his lips where the light breaths come and go, naive and winsomely, on his limbs that I shall weep to know lie under my mastery.
Kisses in the train. I saw the Midlands revolve through her hair, fields of autumn stretching bare, and sheep on the pasture tossed back in a scare. And still as ever the world went round, my mouth on her pulsing neck was found, and my breast to her beating breast was bound. But my heart at the centre of all, in a swound, was still as a pivot, as all the ground on its prowling orbit shifted round. And still in my nostrils the scent of her flesh, and still my wet mouth sought her afresh, and still one pulse through the world did thresh, and the world all whirling around in joy, like the dance of a dervish, did destroy my sense, and my reason spun like a toy. But firm at the centre my heart was found, her own to my perfect heartbeat bound, like a magnet's keeper closing the round.
Cruelty and love. What large dark hands are those at the window lifted, grasping the golden light which weaves its way through the creeper leaves to my heart's delight. Only the leaves, but in the west I see a redness come over the evening's burning breast. 'Tis the wound of love goes home. The woodbine creeps abroad, calling low to her lover, the sunlit flirt who all the day has poised above her lips in play, and stolen kisses, shallow and gay, of pollen, now has gone away. She woos the moth with her sweet, low word, and when above her his broad wings hover, then her bright breast she will uncover, and yield her honey drop to her lover. Into the yellow evening glow saunters a man from the farm below, leans and looks in at the low-built shed where hangs the swallow's marriage bed. The bird lies warm against the wall. She glances quick her startled eyes towards him, Then she turns away her small head, making warm display of red upon the throat. His terrors sway her out of the nest's warm, busy ball, whose plaintive cry is heard as she flies in one blue stoop from out the styes into the evening's empty hall. Oh, water hen, beside the rushes, hide your quaint unfading blushes, still your quick tail, and lie as dead, till the distance folds over his ominous tread. The rabbit presses back her ears, turns back her liquid anguished eyes, and crouches low, then with wild spring spurts from the terror of his oncoming, to be choked back, the wire ring her frantic effort throttling, piteous brown ball of quivering fears. Ah, soon in his large, hard hands she dies, and swings all loose to the swing of his walk. Yet calm and kindly are his eyes, and ready to open in brown surprise, should I not answer to his talk, or should he my tears surmise? I hear his hand on the latch, and rise from my chair, watching the door open. He flashes bare his strong teeth in a smile, and flashes his eyes in a smile like triumph upon me. Then careless-wise he flings the rabbit soft on the table board, and comes towards me. Ah, the uplifted sword of his hand against my bosom, and oh, the broad blade of his hand that raises my face to applaud his coming. He raises up my face to him and caresses my mouth with his fingers, which still smell grim of the rabbit's fur. God, I am caught in a snare. I know not what fine wire is round my throat. I only know I let him finger there my pulse of life, letting him nose like a stoat who sniffs with joy before he drinks the blood. And down his mouth comes to my mouth, and down his dark bright eyes descend like a fiery hood upon my mind. His mouth meets